Here's a game that was somewhat interesting. I mulligan to 4, going second against Zedruu the Great-Hearted. Playing Sliver Queen, of course. I'm going to go ahead and minimize her. And I'm going second on as well. So here's my first draw, a Vamp. Don't really want to risk wasting it if he's not going to give me a... He's showing that he could have a counter, and I just don't want to take a chance, so I just relax and continue to develop mana. So he gets down with Ingot, and I figure, well, at this point, I do have something of a window. I'm going to take a chance. Lead off with Copy Artifact and see if he responds to that. So Copy hits, and I go ahead and attempt the Sylvan with fingers crossed. Sylvan lands, and I'm hoping if he has any removal, it's going to be Oblivion Ring or something that he would want to donate with Zedruu, something I can ray. But he doesn't, he has Propaganda. So the Sylvan Machine recovers the triple mulligan. And although he's ahead on mana, game's on. Another dead card for him. So now I'm ahead on cards, but behind on mana, so I spend a regrowth on a land just to keep developing. Plays Jace, and I know he can replay it here, but it's going to tap him out. So I do the math real quick, and he's already played a land this turn, so I give him the option of 2 lands or a prison. He takes the 2 lands, definitely the right call. But that gives me my window for the Mind Twist. So pay some more life. And go for the big twist, taking the 2 cards he just took. Leaving Jace at 2 counters. He can plus it up and kill it, or do nothing with it for a turn, so that's pretty good. Nothing with Flashback, but look at that. Austere Command would have been potentially an issue for me. Although I don't understand it entirely in his deck. I guess, yeah, I suppose he could have killed my Soul Ring. It's not that good. So Zedruu gets down. Obviously he wants to start donating cards so he can start drawing again. At this point I don't want to pay too much life because I've got that deep. So I look at it as if I'm at 5 right now. So I just... get down with Humility, so I don't have to worry about him drawing free cards off Zedruu. I don't really want to fight over it with Shackles. It's Humility's 4 mana, Shackles is 5. Impulse, thinking I'll just get a land, but then look at how good this pile is. So what would you take? Well, since I didn't know what I would take, I took the Demonic Tutor, as that would let me go back and change my mind or get something else. And I leave the mana up for Counterspell. So here the split's real easy, just give him the Sphinx's Revelation. And then counter it, of course. He plays it on his turn for some reason. Kind of a... I suppose I can see why he did it, though. If I draw 3 off Sylvan, it's more time for me to find a counter, and if I have 3 mana, there are more counters I could play, like Forbid, or 4 with Cryptic or whatever. So he just goes for it, but I do have the counter. And then I drew the first card, and I thought maybe I'd vault in response to Sylvan, but then I realized that I've got enough tutoring, I don't really need that. I do still need mana, however, so I give up the top so that I can get more. Tutor up a Tez, who can always get top again later if I need it. And apply the thumb screws. Chancery picks up a land that I want to play next turn. Tezzeret cracks down with the orb and For some reason he doesn't untap his Chancery, but yeah, game's over. Hopefully you enjoyed that mulligan to 3, or 4 rather.